Hi everybody, my name's Devin. Welcome to my channel. I've been really inconsistent with posting. She's peer pressuring me right now to make this video. There's actually a gun pointed to me behind the camera, so I'll make this. A couple weeks ago I did a Q&A on my story basically saying what do you want to know, and I took the top 20 questions that I got from you guys and I'm going to answer them here. So my first question is, do you want to try acting? I actually did acting when I was younger, but we would do musicals. I used to sing a lot and I'd spend the entire summer basically at this camp. We'd be practicing the play, and then at the end of the summer we would perform them for like a couple thousand people for like 3 nights in a row. So I would like to get back into it. Me and my friend almost took an acting class, but we chickened out last minute. But it's definitely in my mind. I'd like to be on like Chicago PD or something like that. Question 2, who or what are your greatest inspirations? I feel like I said this in a previous video, but my greatest inspiration is my mom. She's dedicated her entire life to working for nonprofits, starting with orphans when I was younger, and then now she does veterans. So I really look up to her because she took all of the time that she had and could have been working on anything else and has dedicated literally her entire life to making other people's lives better, and I don't think there's anything more honorable than that. Question 3, what is your social security number? I posted a Spotify playlist yesterday or not Spotify, I posted an Apple playlist yesterday, and one of my friends texted me and said, you use Apple? Like I had an Android or something. 4th question, do you like coffee? My only note here just says, yeah. I have an espresso. One time I called because it wasn't working, and then she told me that basically I've been cleaning it wrong, which makes sense. I do a lot of things wrong. She asked me if I wanted to buy coffee, so I went on the website and I just bought a year's worth of coffee for, whatever compulsive reason in my brain. And then Espresso sent me an influencer package with like these little coasters and cups. And 5, what is your moon sign? I am a Leo moon. I'm a Cancer sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, Leo Mercury, Venus in Virgo, but I'm a Cancer. Are you a dancer? She said, nah, but I'm a Cancer. So wrong.
So what you studying?
Number 6, want to be waked up? I mean, eventually. Someday. Big rock on my finger. Hold it up like this. Number 7, what do you look for in a man? And I don't look for men. But when I do, I really like intelligence, and emotional intelligence I think is the most important. You can't really have like a healthy relationship if you're not emotionally stimulating or smart, which is really important. Most women have it, but I would argue that most men don't. I really like when guys wear jewelry. I like silver jewelry. I like when guys wear the wife beater with the chains and then the black pants and then the what is it? Those like high top sneakers. It's a 8. What fashion trends do you like? This is actually a topic because I think fast fashion has gotten so bad that new trends come in like every month and then are immediately cycled out. I personally can't even keep up with them. I will say that like for summer, what I'm looking forward to is pastels. I really want pastel colors, just like light, fun, airy, but it's really hard to keep up with trends because they come and go so fast. Worst date story time. So I had to really think about this, huh?
When
I can't say they would murder me. So I came from a really small town, and like the only place we had was like TGI Fridays. So I went on a really nice date for the first time in the city when I was 17. It was like really fancy sushi, and I basically thought for some reason I was going to fake learn how to use chopsticks, and then once the food came on the table, I basically had to explain to my date that I had never used chopsticks and I needed a fork, and then they ended up teaching me for the next 10 minutes how to use chopsticks, and then I just found out 2 weeks ago that I actually have never been using them right the whole time. So I recently learned, but that was really embarrassing to have had to explain. I was like, this is a really nice place. I've only ever been to TGI Fridays. How to properly slide in a girl's DMs. I can't really tell you. I'll also let you know that I've been DMing Nathan Fielder a picture of Wario every single day for weeks, and he's never replied, so I don't think you should get that advice from me.
Keeps emailing us pretending.
Oh, also side note.
Someone is emailing the business email every day pretending to be Nathan Fielder from Nathan Fielder with 2 N's at gmail.com. And you can stop.
We did get creative. We got Tom Cruise today,
Yeah.
pretending to be Nathan Fielder.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Scientology this entire time.
Yeah. Just stop. Your bagel is now cold in the toaster.
Yeah. One DM I got at 1:22 in the morning says, "When I realized I have so much money," with a sad face. That's a good flex. It's a decent flex. I can respect that. Well, okay, I think something really funny that was in my DMs last week, me and Lizzie were watching a movie and there was this like really corny moment where the dad and his son are like going like this in the Titanic, and we were like, there is absolutely no way that any man and his son, only the two of them, have sat together and watched the Titanic. So then I put that poll up and everyone, like, some people were saying yes, and then I clarified and said without your mom present, and my DMs were just flooded with, you should have said that, no, never mind. So that was a good DM moment. What's the most attractive thing a guy can do? I feel like for me, I always notice when men treat service people respectfully. It's really a turn off for me when I feel like a man is only nice to someone when they think that they are important, useful, or attractive in some element, and then rude or dismissive of people that they don't find to be those 3 things. It's a really bad look if you're rude to a server, you're rude to a janitor, you're rude to a maid, whatever it is. It's an instant turn off for me. How many piercings do you have? I have my cartilage and I have 3 on this side and then I have 3 on this side, but I never wear earrings because I lose everything. So you would never know, I guess. What makes you genuinely happy? My cats do, if you can't tell, because I post them 30 times a day. I really like listening to music. I know everyone likes listening to music, but I think my favorite thing to do is when I blast music in my headphones and it's a song that goes really hard. I like to listen to music that kind of feels like I'm driving a supercar, like 180 down a highway with one eye open, if that makes sense. And I like to walk around the city and think about what I want out of life and like try to envision myself, or like the best me, the future me, the CEO adult Devin. So I really, I think that makes me happy because it makes me feel more aligned with myself and makes me feel motivated. Astrology, I really, really like astrology. I annoy people with it. I make everyone add me on the pattern. If you still use CoStar, delete it. It's trash. What languages do you know? I don't know why I picked this one. I only speak English. It's like not a fun answer. When is your birthday? My birthday is in July. I turned 22 July 15th, but I think I might be hopefully doing something with a fundraiser, which would be really exciting. This one says, if you go to dinner with 4 celebrities, who would you choose? I said Bernie Sanders, Sigmund Freud, Cardi B, and Guy Fieri for no other reason than I just wanted like the least compatible people on every corner of the table. I wouldn't even participate in the conversation. I just want to see where it goes because that's my dream team right there. Your goal in life. My goal in life is to one day be a leader and a visionary and do a lot for nonprofits and reinvest what I make and what I accomplish back into Chicago so that people that aren't as fortunate as me have the same opportunities that I have. So everything I do, there is a master plan to give it all back tenfold. Who is your favorite mom? My mom. Thanks, Mom. How tall were you in 5th grade? I was probably like 5'9". I was 5'11" by the time I was 13, and that's when I stopped growing. So I was like 6 feet tall when I was 13, and luckily I did not get any bigger. I had a giant fear of being 6'5", so I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Alternative, what have you done for your current work if it didn't go well?
She sits in her room and cries.
Yeah, I would just do what I normally do when things don't go well for me, and that is lay in a ball, listen to the same song 30 times an hour, and stare into the void.
What a cancer.
What a cancer. It's a very cancer thing to do. Favorite TV shows, Peaky Blinders is my favorite of all time. Then Sons of Anarchy. Me and Lizzie are watching Cruel Summer right now. It's really, really good. I'm trying to think of what else. Obviously everyone loves Breaking Bad. It's like one of the best series made of all time, but Thomas Shelby and Jax Teller are like my 2 favorite characters ever. And then the anime Bleach is one of my favorite animated films ever. They have 4 movies and then like a billion episodes, and I have not finished the last episode for years because I'm just too scared to like end it in my brain. So I just keep watching the earlier ones and then never finish the last one. So those were your questions. I will be back more on YouTube. Let me know what you want to see. Send me a DM if you have any more questions. You can talk to me over there. I appreciate you watching. Give it a like, and I'll see you next time.